What up YouTube? It's been a minute since I have uploaded a video, and today we have some parts to install. I'm hoping I can make this stuff work out, but let me unbox it and show you guys what we got. Check it out, you guys. This is everything unboxed. This is a Valvetronic clone exhaust. Valvetronic didn't sell the axle back by itself, so I opted to go with this option from Alibaba, and the quality on this stuff is actually very nice. The welds are super nice, and it came with all the clamps, all these, the tips and everything, and it also came with the controller, the boxes, and the remotes. So this thing is definitely high quality. We're gonna try to fit it up to the M3. Currently the setup on the M3 is a R Motorsports single mid pipe and then a Zora Motorsports axle back. That's what I have going on right now, and we're gonna try to pair this up to the single mid pipe. Hopefully it can work out, and maybe we won't have to weld. I don't know, we'll see. All right, to get all this stuff off, it is pretty simple. We're just gonna pull it off here, off the mid pipe, which is a 15. We have two little like circle clamp things right there. Pull those off, and then another reason why we're pulling this off is because right here we have some exhaust leaks, just because I never got this properly fitted up. The pipes are just kind of chilling in there. So yeah, we're gonna pull all that off. I gotta pull off my diffuser too, drop the axle back, and yeah, this stuff should be off in like 20 minutes. All right, all of the old stuff is off now. Looking pretty empty under here. I left this like Y splitter thing on the mid pipe, and then we're gonna see if that lines up to that, and we'll see what we can do there. All right, check this out, y'all. This is basically working exactly how I wanted it to. These two things are lining up to that little splitter thing right there perfectly. So all I have to do now is pull this off, cut off these right here because these are a little bit raised. And then after that, the supplied slip-on like clamp things that are over there should fit perfectly, combining those two together. And if I don't have enough room, just unbolt it right here and slide it forward a bit. And yeah, this should all work out just fine. This is freaking sick. All right, I got the tips mounted up where I want them to be, pretty even, and right now we're doing the wiring. So I pulled all this out, and down here there's like a black grommet right there. There's a grommet right there. We're gonna put a little hole in there, feed the wiring through there and fish it underneath the heat shield. And we're also gonna depin this, because you just stick some Phillips in there, unpin it, and we just got to remember the color order: red, black, white. Simple as that. Feed it through there, and then we'll have it down there, and we'll be able to plug it in. All right, we got this routed through, and now we're just gonna set the box up in here somewhere and just let it chill there. All right, I took apart the accessory port like plug-in thing. I tried to plug it into over here, but it didn't really work out, so I'm just gonna hardwire it, put it straight to a fuse, and then it should be fine. I already tested it. The valves do work. Everything is in working order, so now we just have to clean all this up and finish up wiring. All right, everything is finally done. We're gonna start it up and see what it sounds like. All right, this is day 2 of the exhaust. As you can see, the M3 is up in the air again, because right under here, that little split section right there, it leaks pretty bad because the R Motorsports part is like 2.5 inch, and then I think the Valvetronic clone part is like 3 inch. So we got a pretty different size diameter, so it's leaking pretty bad. So my plan now is to pull all of this off. I'm probably gonna lop it off where it splits into two on the Valvetronic one, and then I'm gonna lop it off before the resonator over here on this mid pipe. We're gonna replace it with this piping here, and we're gonna see what we can make work. All right, this is as far as I'm getting. I've used exhaust tape to fill in this little gap right there, just because I'm not gonna weld. I don't really trust myself welding, and I'd rather take it to somebody to actually get this fitted up correctly here soon. So yeah, this is just temporary, just so we don't have a crazy exhaust leak, and we're gonna start it up and see what it sounds like. All right, we're here at Midwest Skylines. He just welded the pipe up for me. I'm gonna test fit it in a bit after it cools off. But yeah, if you haven't seen this shop, this shit is crazy. It's It's got this 5-inch exhaust and then it dumps out over here. Fucking nuts. All right, it's all fitted up now. Go ahead. Holy Jesus. And then valves closed. Go ahead. The difference is insane with the valves closed. So yeah, that is the Alibaba axle back paired with the R Motorsports mid pipe with no resonator. All right, so I actually ended up taking the car to my buddy's shop to get the section welded that I showed you guys in the video before. He made sure everything lined up and then welded up the back piece so we have no more exhaust leaks. And yeah, so this is how the Alibaba Valvetronic exhaust sounds like now. So as you guys can tell, it is pretty crazy. It's super loud with the valves open, and then with the valve closed, it is super quiet. So one thing that I noticed driving around these past couple of days, since I drive with the valves open most of the time, right there you can see that it is pretty dark compared to the other side, but it kind of is what it is. That's how it's just gonna be like. I think I just gotta make sure to keep this side pretty clean. But yeah, this exhaust sounds freaking amazing. And yeah, if you're interested in getting this exhaust system for your car, be sure to hit the link down below. Like I said, I only got the rear section of it, so it was a little bit cheaper. You can get the full exhaust for like $1,000 something, I think. But yeah, definitely worth it. Save a bunch of money, same quality, and it sounds freaking amazing. Alright, so before we end this video, I just want to run through how much this exactly costed me and how long it took to come in. This axle back basically cost me $804.38. So that is the total. The exhaust itself was like $420, shipping was $330, and then taxes was $54.38. So that's where all the numbers come from. That's how much it cost, and that's just for like kind of to the middle of the car and then back out to the end with the controller and tips and all that good stuff. You can message these sellers. You can tell them specifically what you want. You can tell them what tips you want. You can even have like custom engraving on stuff if you want to. Don't be afraid to talk to these sellers. Make sure if you are buying anything else from Alibaba, just make sure that they have good reviews, because if you go with a good seller with good reviews, then you should have zero issues. And don't be afraid to message them. When you message them, you're able to talk to them, get some prices down if you need to, and just make better deals and whatnot. And for shipping wise, this took about a month to come in because it is made to order. So I sent them a message, talked to them for a bit, told them exactly what I wanted, and then after that they confirmed my order. And when the exhaust was ready, they sent me some QC pictures, some quality control pictures, just to make sure everything was what I wanted and everything checked out correctly. So then they proceeded to ship it out to me. They communicate very well. Just shoot them a message if you're ever wondering an update on the order, and they'll reply to you within a day or like a couple hours. All depends on what time zone you're in and what time zone they're in. But yeah, ordering off Alibaba is nothing crazy. It's not a scam or anything. You just have to know what you're shopping for, and you have to go to the correct sellers. With that being said, I do plan on ordering more stuff off of Alibaba. We're probably going to do some custom wheels, some BBSs, because wheels from Alibaba are forged as well. They're basically the exact same thing and at a much cheaper price. And we also will probably get some custom bead locks or something like that too, because this thing is going to be making like 750 wheel horsepower, and we have 0 traction right now. Even with these slicks right here don't give me enough traction either unless I get a lot of heat into them. We're going to be stepping down to like an 18 and then doing like a 305, 35 Mickey Thompson, something like that, and a custom beadlock back there. So yeah, this is going to look pretty sick next year. But yeah, hopefully this video helps you guys out on ordering stuff on Alibaba. It's really not that hard. It really isn't a scam. You just have to talk to the sellers. But like always, if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.